everyone, welcome to episode 2 of Life in the Village. This is voiceover Alan today because I've been recording this episode solely at work. So I've been sat in the pub, in the corner of the pub, on my laptop, just recording this whole thing. So voiceover is going to be a little thing we do here and there during this series, for the times I can't get to just sit down and record an episode. So we're starting today's episode off by trading some villagers. We are trying to get the 2 glorious books out of these 2 really annoying villagers. So I got them into this house, we kind of blocked them in as best we could, and I just started cycling trades, as you do with the trading. Again and again and again and again and again, until inevitably they gave me what I wanted, obviously. But when I tell you it was a grueling pain, yeah. This cycle just to get the 2 books I needed took about 3 hours. It was brutal. And we had some really good books, first of all. The trades they gave me beforehand were just unbelievable. We had Sweeping Edge 3, we had a lot of the new trades as well. Yeah, it was a fun time. I was sat there for 2 hours, bored out of my mind, just, yeah, placing and breaking in a lectern. It was hell. They loved giving me the bookshelf trade as well, I found. Constant. But there is the Unbreaking 3. It took me an hour and 45 minutes, give or take, to get that book. It was a lot of fun. It took me a long time, so I needed to switch into gear, make a crafting table, or get my crafting table, get some paper just to lock in this guy. Made some paper from it, and the little bit of lag we had during this, obviously this is on public pub Wi-Fi, wasn't the greatest of ping, you could see from the top corner. But there's our first trade. We got the Unbreaking 3 book in, so we thought we'd make a second lectern. I did the recipe upside down because I haven't made a lectern in a very long time. And yeah, we began cycling trades yet again to try and get the other guy to convert. Now this took the longest, I reckon. I reckon this was just a ridiculous amount of time. We had so many good books that we could have took from him, and he decided just to be a real pain in the backside with it. But yeah, we cycle away, we cycle the trades consistently, we keep it going until we get the wonderful book that we are after. He was very stubborn. He did not want to commit at all. We had Poison Resistance there. That was a good book. Basically stops you being poisoned. Amazing when it comes to cave spiders and witches and stuff. Bookshelf trade yet again. Aqua Infinity. Efficiency 4, which is the first of the good book. I was contemplating it here. I was thinking, do I or don't I? And he was being stubborn again for a little bit. By this point I thought, nope, I need to speed this up. We literally just sped it all up, went through it. This one, Chain Lightning, it sounded really good. But I was sat there, I was saying, do I? And then I thought, yeah, I have a pet. But, nah, we were after one book and one book only. So we kept cycling, we kept going, and yeah, we got really lucky with some of the books. We got Frostbite, with one of the new ones. Got plenty of bookshelf trades, which we just pants. Quick Charge, which is meh. Kept getting in my way. He didn't want me to place the... He was fed up of getting a job just to be sacked again, so he ended up standing in my way and annoying me. It got to the point I had to make a new axe because I had broke the lectern that many times. That is how bad this thing got. It was just brutal. We cycle through, we get plenty of bookshelf trades, some nice book trades. We got an Unbreaking 2, didn't need that at all. More protection books, we got plenty of shield books as well. We had yeah, there's a shield book now. It's like I can't think of what it's called. You'll see it. As you can see, he did not want me to place this lectern down. It was very, very annoying. Ended up just giving up, pulling it on the bed. Eventually, trap them into the corners, we make them a nice little coziness bit, and then we leave them for eternity to provide us with the trades we need. Thorns, nah, pants. Multi-shot pants. Get out of the way! Just random books constantly as it goes. Frostfang was a good book. We will be taking a look at all these books in the long run, like eventually we'll be getting more and more villagers in. But for now I was after the one only. Silk Touch we had. Right after we had Efficiency 5. Now what a joke is that? By this point I was done. I was like, nope, I need a break. I went away, I had a drink at the bar, and then I thought, alright, back at it. We're just breathe, we're going to keep going, we're going to focus, we are going to get mending. I trapped his ass in the corner of the house, and I basically told him if he's not going to give it me, he's going to be unalived. So we worked for it, we had a nice little chat. Took a while, as you can see, just cycling through consistently. The blindness come in, the shield trade again, depth stride of 3. We had more bookshelves, until he gave me Unbreaking 3, which was a nightmare. Did not like that one bit. But yeah, trades again, gets lava waxed. Which again, it seems like a good one. We'll return to that one very soon. Oh, placed it down, and we got the bookshelf trade. See, it's killing you guys now as well, isn't it? We placed it down, got the knockback trade. Just brutal. There we go. We got the mending. I was so relieved when I saw that I got the mending. So we went and got paper, we instantly traded with him, we locked them into place. And we have 2 villagers now, mending and unbreaking, saved in a house for our future endeavours. And with that, we literally left the house, went to sleep for the first time in a long time. Couldn't find where I put my bed because I put it in the other backpack. And then we went to bed. So now that we've got these 2, we are going to be looking at name tagging them. We've got 1 name tag currently. By the time this episode airs, I do have more name tags, so we will actually be able to in a future episode. Here I am just looking, see if there's a way of making them in the mod packs. You never know when it comes to that. That is going to be an interesting one to do. Having a witch killer named Golem will drop the player head matching the Golem's name. That'll be fun. So I think we're going to have to do that in the long run. But when we did this, I thought, yeah, we need a way of getting emeralds in order to trade with these books, because we're not on hard mode. There's no way to definitely cure villagers. So I thought, let's make another villager house next door, and we grab some farmers. And by doing this, it just gives us a bit of a guarantee to emerald trading. He decided to hop right in his composter, which is really annoying, but he jumped out and we got him trapped into his little corner eventually. There we go, we trapped him in. We got a little buddy for him, and yeah, we went out to the wilderness. We got some tomatoes, as you can see, we got some wheat, and we traded for wheat and beetroot and tomatoes, and then bread and wheat, I believe. Wheat and bread, I believe, was the second trade on them. And then behind the house, we decided we're just going to make a little farm, nothing major just yet. We'll industrialize it at some point. But for now, we just wanted something small to keep us afloat. So I made a bucket. Then we ran over to our little fishy hut over here, grabbed some water. Doing this on public Wi-Fi with the amount of lag I got was very difficult. It does not want to make me do it again, but I know I'm going to have to. So I thank you guys for just bearing with the quality of some of the clips. They can be a bit jumpy, a bit laggy, but I appreciate all of you anyway for just bearing with the clips that are coming your way. The support we've had on the previous series that got corrupted, and then this one, is just unbelievable. So keep it going. We need as many likes as possible. Share it with anyone you can. Let's get all the likes in the world on this video. When I realised that I did an oopsie, we rectified the oopsie. Then we just began planting lots of water around. We needed to make a quick hoe. And then we just hoed the land around the water sources. Just in a random shape. We didn't make anything in particular. I decided that I wanted a gap between my tomatoes and my wheat, so I decided to just do a little hoppy hop on all of the tilled land in the middle, just to make it a little separate. We got the seedy place. We need to get some beetroot, but once we'd done all that, we decided to get some Fletchers going, because there is no better trade than the stick trade. So we quickly found one of the lecterns from the house next door. We got the block of flint we got from earlier on in the first episode, and we made another couple of fletching tables with 4 bits of wood and just 2 flint on the top. And now we have the ability of 3 Fletchers, which I thought was amazing. 3 lots of stick trades. It's just an easy emerald farm at this point. If we ever wanted to take the risk of zombie curing, then we can get really, really cheap emeralds. So the first boy went straight in quite easily. Only took us a couple of times until we got the stick trade that we desired so much. There we are. We quickly locked him into place. And we went on a mission to get the other one. Had to lock him in because if I didn't, he would just go for a wander. And we want people to be happy at work and reliable, there when I need them. So we set up a nice little space for them all to go, and we went out to search for the next lot. Thankfully there were a couple of villagers just around the corner which decided they want to be fishermen, or one did, one decided he wanted to be homeless and jobless. So I quickly ran back, grabbed some more wood just in case I could get him as a stick trader straight away, and then we could lock him in, drag him back to the house. But we broke the barrels just to make sure that there was no fishermen around. And after a while, we got what we wanted. First came the arrow trade, which again isn't a bad trade, it's just not what we need right now. So we got the stick trade straight after that. We try and lure him back to the fletching house. And to be fair, it didn't take me as long as I expected it to. He decided he wanted to walk away, so I thought, nope, quickly, better break the block, try and drag him back where I wanted him. And thankfully he was already on his way in. The other villager that we had already lured his way into the house and decided on a stick trade, so we locked him in as well. And just like that, we had 3 stick trading villagers, all within the same house, all blocked in their own little areas. This guy took the piss a little bit. He decided he wanted to jump up on the other fletching table and not move. He's like, nope, not going in my little cubby, you can't make me. But we eventually got him in there. We blocked him in after pushing out of the way several times and getting himself stuck up on the stair next to his friend. I think by this point I was getting a bit frustrated with villagers, but he walked his way back in, we trapped him, and there we go. 3 stick trading villagers for emeralds, nice and easy, ready for us to use. After that, we decided to tear down the village house that was next door to the farmers to gather some materials for our future house next to the librarians. We quickly took down this building. We are going to take down a lot of the other buildings within the village as well, but we took this one down for now. Quickly made another pickaxe, grabbed my daily reward, got straight back at it, knocked the entire house down within minutes. Bit laggy towards the end there on that clip, so I do apologise. We took the bombs out for a test drive and they didn't do half of what we wanted them to do. I was at least expecting for some breakage of blocks, but apparently not, so I was a bit disappointed with that, but what can you do? We quickly went back to the base. We got some lights for our crops, trying to figure out where to put them as my logic decided not to work on me. So we placed a few lanterns just here, there and everywhere around our crop farm, and we went to take down one of the other main areas of the village. We took down the market. Just a bit more gathering of materials. We moved the waystone over towards where our base is going to be set. Quickly shut that just in case someone decides to get in. We put our lovely new waystone down near our bed, as a signal of this is where we're going to stay, and we named it home. And with that, I bid you goodbye.